Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonnie and welcome to Bonnie Beauty Hub. Today we're going to review the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, the Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. So this is the external packaging of it and this is how the packaging looks. I love the dimensional effect that it has. So yeah, I have it in the shade 12. I'm going to do an entire wear test today. I have oily combination skin and I am in my late 30s. So if you want to see how it lasts the entire day on my skin type, keep on watching. Okay, so let's get on to trying the product. The Fenty Beauty foundations, we know they have a variety of shades. They have 50 shades, but when I saw the skin tint, they only have 25 shades. So they are flexible shades which can be matched with different skin color. So yeah, it is a twist bottle. I've opened it up. It's absolutely new. All right, so I love using my fingers to apply foundation. So for one side, I'm going to use it with my fingers, and they say that you can also use it with a beauty blender, a sponge, or a brush. So the other side, I'm going to use a blender or a brush, whichever works. But for the one side, I'm going to use it with my fingertips, and make sure that your fingers are clean. So I just clean my hands, and if not, I also have my wear makeup wipes. So if I touch anywhere, then I'll wipe my hands again. So this is the skin tint. I'm gonna put 2 drops on my cheeks. All right, I didn't use a primer. Should I use a primer? It doesn't say if it needs a primer, but I am going to use a primer, so I'll be right back. For some reason, I could not find my Tatcha primer, so I used the One Size Beauty, the Secure the Blur primer. So now I'm going with the skin tint. I'm going to put 1, 2. First, we're just going to take 2 drops. Wow. For a tinted skin tint, it is really pigmented. I like the amount of coverage it's given. It's not covering up all my acne scars, but it's not bad. So this is a skin tint which you can easily use for a no makeup day. So where it actually feels like skin, so you can still see a little bit of imperfections, but it's still blurring out your skin and making it look even better. So this is just one layer, and I'll put just one swipe over here, and it's very easily blendable. I'm able to blend it very easily. So the main reason I used it just on one side is to show you how natural it looks. So this is just one layer, and I've used it with my fingertips. This is with the skin tint and this is without the skin tint. So you cannot see a lot of difference, but you can still see that this side is a little more blurred out, a little more softer, and a little more, it's just even better than the other side, because here I can still see my bumpy skin with a little bit of imperfections. Here I can still see a little bit of imperfections, but the bumpiness is not there. It looks a little more softer and smoother, if it makes sense. So, all right, so let's do the other side. Now I'm going to take it on my finger. I'm going to dab a little bit, and wow, I'm really surprised that for a skin tint, it's giving this amount of coverage. So I'm going to use a beauty blender that I've already used, so that's why it's a little bit dirty, but that's okay. I'm taking the remaining that's on my hand, I'm just taking it on the beauty blender, and I'm going to dab it. Wow. I've never used a skin tint with a beauty blender before, but just because they've mentioned it on their website that you can use it with a beauty blender, a beauty sponge, or a brush. So I just wanted to give it a try. Do you see the difference? I just showed you a few seconds back that I do have a bit of imperfections here, a bumpiness, and it's all gone. So I think this is going to be good really good for a no makeup day where you want something on your skin, but you still want it to be very much skin-like. I know there are a lot of foundations or tinted moisturizers that say that it is very skin-like, but so far I think this is actually doing what they say. It looks so much like skin-like. And when I took it on my hand, I did think it was a little bit lighter for my skin tone, but now see, it exactly matches my neck and it looks exactly like skin. I like the way it's looking. So what I'm gonna do, I like using a blender for this. So I'm gonna take a little bit more, dab it all over my face and see how much coverage it's going to give me if I am building it up, and does it move around if I try to build it up. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking the excess on my beauty blender and I'm just dabbing it around. Wow, I already like the way it is looking on my skin. It is really, I don't feel there's foundation on my skin. I just took my compact to have a closer look. It's beautiful. I can still see, as I told you, I can see a little bit of my, I don't have freckles, but I do have a little bit of spotting over here, but I can still see it through this foundation. So it's really beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. So it is exactly skin-like, but with a little bit of perfection to it. I like the way it looks. This is something that you can just quickly, you can just rub it in between your fingers, put it on your face and just run out of the house if you have to have some quick errands to run or whatever. Even if you're working from home, you have a Zoom call, or you just want to just get ready and sit at home. So this is something that you can do it very quickly, very easily. It was so easy to blend with a beauty blender with your fingers as well. So I'm gonna do the full shebang. I know right now it looks very pretty, but I'm gonna do my entire makeup and I'm gonna try to keep it as natural as possible. And because it's a hydrating skin tint, I wanna see how it works on oily skin. Though my skin is not very oily, it is oily combination and it is not too cold outside. So I know it is springtime, so the weather is slightly changing right now. So yeah, if it's getting oily, I'll get to know by the end of the day. So I'm gonna quickly do a very natural makeup and I'll be right back. So I did my makeup, my full makeup, with as minimum as possible. I try to keep it as natural as possible. I did do my concealer. Everything that's on my face will be linked in the description box below. If you're interested, check it out. It's good with powder products and cream products. It gives me an exactly diffused look. That's what they say. It gives a very soft, blurred, diffused, smooth effect on your skin, and that's exactly what I'm seeing right now. Though they say it is long lasting, they haven't mentioned how long lasting it is, and I'm just seeing this. It says it is humidity, sweat and transfer resistant formula. So I'm not sure if I would be stepping out of the house today. I don't have a lot of errands to run. In fact, I don't have any errands to run today, so I'm not sure if I'll be doing the mask test, but I'll still wear it the entire day. Right now the time is 11 o'clock. Let me show you the time. Right now the time is 11:02. Alright, so I wore this foundation somewhere around 10:30. I was just playing with some makeup and I had to go downstairs and come back and finish up my makeup. I'll try to wear this for at least 8 hours today. So far I'm loving how the skin tint looks on my skin. Now the only test is to see whether it settles on my creases and if it lasts long, especially on combination oily skin. So that's what we'll check out, and I'll come back and see you right back here before I take off the makeup for the end of the day. See ya. Alright, so I'm here back for my final check-in. The time is 6:50 and so it is like 20 minutes above the 8-hour mark. So it's 8 hours 20 minutes, and if you see my face right now, you can see that there's a little bit of oil coming through my skin. And if you have been watching my videos, you know that this is the look that I like. I don't like a flat matte finish. It makes me look very pale and tired. I like a little bit of oil coming through my skin. So for me, obviously this is the way I want to look. So I'm happy about the oil coming through my skin, but yes, it is the minimal amount that I like. So I'm taking a very close-up look and I have to say it is giving me the smooth finish. I still cannot see any of my pores coming through. It hasn't dried out my skin. It has kept my skin hydrated, especially in these areas. It hasn't dried out at all. It is still covering the little bit of coverage that it has given. It is still covering up the scars really well. I still have a very smooth, polished look. So yeah, I like the way it looks. And if I have a little bit of creasing on my smile line over here, very little bit, I don't think you would even be able to see. I'll try to bring a close up, but very little bit is creasing here at my smile line. And I did wear a mask. I don't have errands to run, but I still had to step out of the house for a few minutes. I wore the mask for hardly 10 minutes and it did transfer to the mask. However, there's nothing that I can see on my skin where the skin tint has worn off. So that is also good. If you don't like even a little bit of oil coming out, I think you can try it out with a mattifying primer. I did not use a mattifying primer. I just used a blurring primer that is hydrating. So I love the way it looks. Even by the end of the day, I still like the way it looks. It is still giving me pretty good coverage. It's very lightweight. It's easy to wear. This retails for $29.50 and it has 1.08 fluid ounce, and that is a good price for the current market. So for the way it looks, for the ease of application, I love it. So it is a complete thumbs up from my side. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button. It would mean a lot to me. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.